Okay, everyone, very good evening to all. So we are continuing with the chapter called microorganism. In this chapter, we have already covered the what are microorganism, what is microorganism, and different types of like uses of microorganism we already covered. So today we are going to cover about the medicinal uses of microorganism. It is a part of industrial uses of microorganisms. Okay, so some of the medicines uses the microorganism as the given below. Okay, so like we are going to discuss how like medicines are being prepared by using microorganism. So first we have making antibiotics. So first we have to understand what are antibiotics. So any idea about antibiotics? I'm just going to explain you. Antibiotics are the drug which are which used to kill or to stop the growth of microorganism called bacteria are called as antibiotic drugs. So I'm writing here what are antibiotics. So drugs which kills or to stop the growth of bacteria are called as antibiotic drugs. So certain bacteria and fungi are used in the production of medicine called antibiotics. Okay, see what you know. Probably you know that the first antibiotic drug is discovered by Alexander Fleming. Okay, Alexander Fleming, yes, and that medicine is discovered by the Alexander Fleming, but accidentally. See, Alexander Fleming was a like biologist. Wait a second, someone is in waiting room again. Yes, okay. See, he was the microbiologist, and he used to like grow certain microorganism in his own lab. Okay, so here we have three dishes: one A, second is B and C, and we have taken four dishes like A, B, C, D. Here we have nutrient medium. And different types of microorganism in that. Okay, like I'm just drawing here with other color so that you will identify that black dots are nothing but the microorganism. Okay, like bacteria, viruses, and all. So he used to observe those petri dishes every day before going for work. Okay, and one day he found that one of the petri dishes of his lab, or water of that particular lab, that nutrient medium having that particular microorganism in it was cleaned. Means there was no bacteria over here. So he found that why suddenly such bacteria he used to grow on that particular petri dish, why they got killed automatically. So he observed that petri dish B, and he found that one of the fungus called penicillium. Okay, one of the fungus called penicillium. Here we have the name penicillium. Okay, was growing on that particular petri dish, and that penicillium was secreting enzyme. Okay, that penicillium fungus that used to secrete that enzyme or nothing but the chemical which used to kills the bacteria. Okay, which kills the bacteria. So accidentally he discovered that medicine by which bacteria can be killed. Okay, and during the Second World War, that antibiotic called penicillin was used a lot. Okay, so after certain discoveries and experiment, okay, they used
for what they used to sir penicillin.
The substance which is secreted by the penicillium fungus, which is nothing but the enzyme. That enzyme is nothing but the chemical substance which is used to kill the microorganism. Okay, that's why this is the first antibiotic drug. Okay. and that destroy the certain disease causing microbes called bacteria. Okay, so see here we have the penicillin. Penicillin is nothing but the name of that enzyme which is being secreted by the penicillium fungus. Okay, which is obtained from the fungus called penicillium. See, this is the penicillium fungus from which penicillin enzyme is being obtained and which is used as an antibiotic drug and which can destroy different types of bacteria like streptomycin. See, streptomycin are nothing but again like antibiotic drugs which are used or which are prepared by using microorganisms like bacteria and fungus only. Okay, so here we have streptomycin, tetracycline, both obtained from the streptomyces bacteria. Again, these two drugs, antibiotic drugs, which are like obtained from the bacteria only. That penicillin is obtained from fungus. Okay, these are nothing but the example of antibiotic. Okay, so who discovered first antibiotic called penicillin? Alexander Fleming. Yes.
Alexander Fleming.
Yes. So antibiotics are also used to control the microbial diseases in animal and plants. That's why microorganisms are being used in medicines. Okay. So this is very important discovery, that penicillin one. And after that, there is a big revolution came in pharmaceutical industry. So penicillin was the first antibiotic drug. Now we are going to discuss about making vaccine with the help of microorganism again. Okay. So when disease causing microbe enters in our body produces substances called antibodies. Okay. And antibodies used to kill those microorganisms. They are used to infect inside our body. Such medicines are called as vaccines. Such drugs or medicines are called as vaccines. These antibodies fight and destroy the disease-causing microbes in our body and remains in the body to fight the future infection by the same kind of microbe. Okay, that means suppose here we have the person. Okay, the small baby. We are discussing about the small baby. Okay. Suppose we are providing the polio vaccine, polio. Okay, polio is given against the virus. Okay, see, that child is not suffering from the polio virus, but still we are providing polio vaccine every year, periodically when it is being like organized by the government. Okay, see, so what happens generally, that polio used to enter in the body of the organism, I mean human being, and it used to create resistance against polio virus. Okay, so this is called as vaccine. Again, if we discuss about the chicken pox, the pox virus, smallpox. Okay, see what happens generally, antibiotic when given against the smallpox or pox virus. Suppose here again we have the child and which is suffering by the pox virus, and suppose we have given medicine to that particular child which is suffering with the smallpox. Okay, so due to that medicine, that boy or the girl, maybe the child will get recovered by the smallpox, but that child again next time not going to get suffered by the smallpox, because whatever the vaccine we have given to the child will produce the memory cells. Memory cells. Yes. This memory cell will get activated and remains in our body only. And when such same kind of virus or bacteria are going to attack again, this memory cell will get activated and will kill those microorganisms again. That means once if you will get suffered by smallpox, you are not going to suffer by this smallpox again. Okay, this is the work of medicine. This is the work of vaccine. Okay, they work like that. Yes, a vaccine is a preparation of killed or weaken the disease causing microbes. So what vaccines are doing basically, they use to weaken those microorganisms they are causing the disease or to kill them completely. When
Yes, they
yes, when a
they
vaccine
kill.
is introduced in the body of the healthy person by the swallowing or injection, maybe they may eat through the oral cavity or maybe it get injected. So his and her body produces antibodies against certain specific kind of microorganism to weaken them or to kill them. Such drugs are called as vaccines. So vaccine is nothing but the immunity system is produces against certain kind of bacteria, like polio vaccine will get activate for the polio virus. So polio virus will not going to affect like this. Okay. Thus vaccine help to in preventing disease caused by the microbe. That means if you are getting proper and time to time vaccination, then you will not get suffered by the disease caused by those microorganisms. Example of vaccine here we have, like we have polio, we have cholera, we have vaccine for polio, vaccine for cholera, vaccine for typhoid, vaccine for smallpox, and vaccine for hepatitis. Even hepatitis is again different type, but that vaccine works against certain kinds of hepatitis. Now we are going to discuss about how microorganisms are being used for making food supplements. Okay, see, microbes such as cholera and spirulina, very important, cholera and spirulina, these are nothing but the types of algae, are rich in protein and other nutrients. Hence, they are used as a food supplement. So in market, you will find most of the industries like medicine providing industries, they are providing spirulina contain tablets also. Okay, they contain spirulina as a nutrient. Most of the time what happens, whatever the food we are taking every day in our diet, we are not getting required amount of nutrition. That's why as a contribution, or we can say as contribution, we that spirulina is being provided to the patient or maybe to the healthy person, so that the rest amount of nutrition can be supplied to that person through this tablet. Okay, so most of the time, like spirulina we have, like different powders we have, even in revital we used to observe or find advertisement also on the television. Okay, they are nothing but the drugs which provide extra nutrition to our body, which are required for the proper growth and defense mechanism for the immune system also. Okay, so these cholera and spirulina, they contain important nutrients which are responsible for running proper balancing in our body and to run all the metabolism processes inside our body. Okay, this nutrition and proteins are being provided with the help of cholera and spirulina. So these are the algae which have which are full with nutrition, hence they are used as a food supplement. In human body, bacteria such as lactobacillus acidophilus, this is the name and species of the bacteria present in the milk, and Exneria coli live in a human intestine. See, they used to grow in our intestine, where they help in digestion, they help to digest the food and destroy the disease causing microbes like Clostridium. Clostridium. It is a bacteria which causes food poisoning. Food poisoning. Okay, so this lactobacillus bacteria used to kill that Clostridium and protect us from the food poisoning. So this is all about how microorganism can be used for the human welfare in medicine. Okay, so this is the end of our today's session.
Sir,
If
I
you
have a
have
doubt.
any kind of doubt, yes, you can ask your doubts now.